Alright, 4 p.m. You're just in time for the program at this particular hour whereby we bring you up to date with the news making headlines as we prepare for our main bulletins. That is at 7 and at 9. My name is Brian Amuai. This is Trending News. Now, former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga has been charged with being in possession of rungus and other weapons. The former Mungiki leader appeared at the Makadara Law Courts on Monday for his pre-trial moments after he was allegedly abducted. Njenga now claims that he knows the police that abducted him while in face masks. Now, he has condemned his alleged abduction, saying the government was elected to protect the citizens, not to attack and torture them.
On Saturday evening, at around 10 a.m., the same thing happened. First accused and third accused were again abducted by the police officers. These police officers were wearing hoods, concealing their identity. While they were abducting them, they knew that they were supposed to come before you today to answer to the summons.
Nataka ijulikane ulimwengu kote kwa sababu kwamba wale ambao walitushika hiyo wakati si watu ambao hawajulikani, ni wale watu tumekuwa na wao kwa hii kesi. Tunawajua, tunafahamu vizuri, na maswali ni yale ya kesi tu. Tungetaka kuambia Wakenya, kama kesi imepelekwa kotini, ni wajibu wa jaji mwenyewe adili na kesi. Si kesi inaenda kuprosecutiwa kwa manyumba za watu.
Now, President William RUTO has praised Kenyans working and making a living abroad. Now, RUTO said Kenyans are known for being hardworking and having a sharp eye for opportunities beyond our borders, adding that witnessing the success of thriving Kenyans abroad propels the country's resolve to intensify its foreign relations.
You've come all the way. You've hustled your way into this great investment. And we've come here to celebrate what you're doing, and you're doing it very well. The food is awesome. The ambience is on another level. So congratulations. I know many other people from many nationalities, people in this great country in America will enjoy the cuisine here, the services of this great Swahili restaurant. And I was particularly thrilled to see that you have kept the tradition, the style of the food. It felt like we were in Nairobi in a flash, you know? We almost forgot that we were in the US because the food was so Kenyan that we really felt at home. Where Kevin comes from, that is where all humanity started. The home of humankind is in Kenya. So find time to come home, all of you. The people who come from Asia, the people who come from America and other places, please find your way to Kenya. That is home, and you will feel very special.
Okay, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission and Director of Public Prosecution have been called upon to help in investigating allegations of corruption in Vihiga County. Now, this comes after the County of Vihiga appeared before the SIPA committee to answer questions in regard to a report from the Auditor General's report that says the leadership of the County Assembly has been very economical with the information in regard to the county's spending. The committee adjourned the hearing for 90 days to allow proper investigations.
and I am ready for investigations to be carried out at Vihiga County Assembly any day.
To ensure that your county assembly works for unity of purpose in terms of service delivery to the great people. And therefore, these directions that have been given in an upshot means that, unfortunately, we shall not proceed with our meeting today. We shall give direction on the charge on who should incur on 2 meetings where you have appeared before us, both in March and now, on who should take the charge. Is it the county assembly or personal charge in terms of expenses to be in Nairobi? Therefore, the EACC should take over the matters, and we expect the EACC also on the issues that have been actively investigating. It must come to a conclusion, and if anybody is found culpable, to face full force of the law.
The Ministry of Health has warned of an upsurge in waterborne diseases once the projected El Nino rains hit the country from October to December. Now, to contain the situation, the ministry has embarked on various mitigation measures, including public awareness and mapping out flood-prone areas ahead of the rains.
We have El Nino coming right now. How prepared are we in our households? Because it's not just about the government, what the government is doing, it's also what the people are doing in their small circles, in their small areas of living. We are very keen on surveillance right now, and we are doing a lot of sensitization to the masses so that where we are detecting that there's going to be waterlogging, we clear it. If it is an issue of infrastructure, they are rectified right now. And preparedness, remember we have already done polio vaccination, cholera vaccination, which the campaigns that we have been doing, and this has gone with sensitization on how to also prevent some of the waterborne diseases that are likely to come with El Nino.
Everyone in this room actually has a very big role to play.
Now, clans and sub-clans in Siaya County have been encouraged to document their history to help conserve their respective cultural heritage. Siaya County Executive Committee member for Tourism, Sports and Culture, Ms. Angelina Duor, says that in order to protect their identity, the clans and sub-clans can document information that pertains to their roots and culture to be used as reference points for posterity.
I really want to appreciate the group for the work that they've done. Publishing of the book, Kanyibuop Manie Kenya. Simply that means Kanyibuop, which is a clan who are in Kenya. So the book talks about the roots, where they came from, who they are, and even the prominent people who comes from this clan.
So we decided to do this so that it can be published and be read.
It has not been an easy journey, but we are glad that this has been accomplished today and the book is being officially launched.
This book is published by Aura Publishers in Nairobi, and it has gone through all the procedures of publishing a book. We have done this to enable us to come together as Jokanyibuop in issues of development in areas of education, economics, and so forth.
Now, the National Dialogue Committee has resolved to invite more public memoranda from the public till Friday this week. The committee has given an opportunity to all who submitted their memoranda to appear before the committee with 20 minutes time allocation. Now, co-chair of the committee, Kalonzo Musyoka, says they have agreed on the reconstitution of IEBC, but differed on how.
And we have resolved that we will leave this process open up to this Friday, 22nd of September, that will be the last day that we expect to receive memoranda. Concurrently, this Friday, 22nd of September, we shall be engaging with identified stakeholders, beginning with those who have already submitted their memoranda to be able to appear before this dialogue committee to give an exposition of their memoranda briefly, and we shall allocate each of the invited teams a maximum of 20 minutes to be able to give us an exposition of their memoranda.
Both sides had a set of interim measures in order to prepare now the way for the actual engagement on Friday, hearing from the stakeholders. And so, Commander said there are issues of convergence. We don't want the media to walk out of here saying all agreed, because we all know, for example, there's convergence of the need to reconstitute the IEBC.
Now, as the world marks Deaf Awareness Week, the number of deaf people is increasing, but such persons continue to experience unrelenting challenges since not many people are able to communicate with them. Parents with deaf hearing impaired children or other members of their families have therefore been encouraged to learn sign language in an effort to be able to communicate with them. Likewise, church leaders and other key government institutions have been urged to engage sign language interpreters in order to accommodate and understand deaf people.
Ni muhimu kwa wazazi ambao wana watoto ambao wana ulemavu wanaweza kujifunza kuzungumza nao kwa njia ya ishara, sababu kuna mashule ambao watu hufunzwa, hasa kama shule ya Kise kule Nairobi Kasarani, na pia kuna shule za msingi ambazo tuko nazo hapa katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, na hasa katika jimbo letu la Nyahururu tuna mashule mawili, kuna Spili Special for the Deaf na kuna North Kinangop Special School, ambapo wale watoto wana ulemavu wa kutosikia wanashughulikiwa. Na kwa hivyo ningewahimiza wazazi wasije wakawaficha hawa watoto, bali wawatoe nje, wawalete katika zile mashule ili waweze kusaidiwa.
Tulianza kama miaka 4 iliyopita, na tulianza na wao kunifuata, ambapo siku moja walielewa kuwa naelewa hiyo lugha, na wakaniuliza nasoma kanisa gani, kwa sababu kila Jumapili walikuwa wanaachwa nje. So wakanifuata mmoja mmoja, tukakuwa kikundi kikubwa.
Kanisa imeweza kuwaleta karibu hawa walemavu ambao hawajiwezi. Wamewaleta karibu kwa sababu wamewatafuta walimu ambao wanaweza kusoma lugha yao, waweze kuwasaidia hasa wakati wa misa, na wanaweza kuendeleza misa na kusikia misa vizuri.
Now, Kenya National Rally Champion and the third place in the Africa Rally Championship with 60 points, Karan Patel, who is also a KCB-sponsored driver, has set his sights on to the Rwanda Mountain Gorilla Triumph, which will start from date 22 to 24th this month. Now, the rally will be of the 5th edition of the African Rally Championship calendars planned for this year.
Confidence-wise, not overconfident, but quite positive we will be able to win the remaining rounds of the championship. Yeah, Rwanda it'll be our 3rd time. We raced there for the last 2 years. This will be the 3rd year. Quite confident in terms of knowing the roads. We'll be using the same stages, so everything is quite familiar and fresh in the mind. And it's a nice rally to participate in, so we're looking forward to it. The African drivers who are able to participate in the championship do so, and it's a means of then proving who is the best on the continent in the rallying scene. So we didn't win the last year's ARC due to because we didn't participate in Ivory Coast due to budget constraints. We chose not to, otherwise we won the remaining rounds of the championship rallies. So we have secured in terms of wins more than anyone else in the last 2 years, and hopefully we'll continue winning this year, and maybe this year we'll be able to secure the championship in terms of points.
All right, now I'm out of time, and thank you so much for your time and trusting us.